Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Chevy Camaro SS 1LE. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Kengar Ford here in American Fork, Utah for giving me some time with this Camaro. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 6.2 liter V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. You can also get this with a 6-speed manual if you want. Power outputs are 455 horsepower and then 455 pound-feet of torque. Well, would you look at that? It's actually functional. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So one of the easiest ways to tell if you're looking at a 1LE is the hood. You guys can see it's got a satin black finish on it. Obviously, someone could just wrap their regular Camaro hood to look like this, but if it's all stock, satin black hood. And then popping down below, you guys can see the new style of headlight, and then notice how the grill's all blacked out as well. And then you have this huge front splitter. This is another way to tell this is a 1LE. And putting it all together in contrast to this bright orange, it looks really cool. Now around the side here, our tire and wheel setup is 285/30/20 in the front and then 305/30/20 in the rear. So a slightly staggered setup. I really like the wheel design overall. And then we do have Brembo brakes. They say 1LE on them, which is pretty cool. And then here is your full side view with the car. You guys can see with the side skirt there, also a little bit more aggressive with the 1LE. And then taking a look at the key fob, we got the regular Chevy key fob remote start because this one is an automatic, which is cool. And then even though this is a more track-focused Camaro, we've got decent cargo space here in the back. Obviously the opening's kind of small because Camaro. Anyways, we do have a bigger spoiler compared to what you see in most Camaros. Not as crazy as what you have on the ZL1 1LE, but a little bit bigger. And then you got the new style of tail lights, which are pretty cool. Parking sensors here on the rear, SS badge as well. And then really aggressive looking exhaust tips. Putting it all together, let me know what you guys think about the looks here with the 1LE. Now, taking a look at the door panel, you can see soft touch here at the top and down below as well. We've got our window controls, they're automatic. And then you got your mirror adjustments as well. We've got memory seats with this, blind spot monitoring in the mirrors. And then we do have back seats, nice leather trim on them, but obviously cramped because the roof line in the Camaro. Anyways, Recaro front seats, perforated. They are power adjustable, so they're probably like the most luxury Recaros that you'll ever see. And then we do have controls here for the heads-up display. Now, taking a look at the steering wheel, we've got Alcantara all around. Paddle shifters here for the 10-speed automatic. Got the SS logo there at the bottom. Bunch of Braccio controls, like your heat steering wheel control. You've got radio controls, all of that. And the regular stocks here on the back. And then we have a mostly analog gauge cluster. You do have that digital element there in the center. And I'm actually surprised how well this interior is held up with how many miles this car has. You can see it has over 32,000. And then we do have our different drive modes that we can go through here. They keep things pretty simple with the 1LE. This does still come with a backup camera. You can turn the trajectory lines on or off if you want. They do turn with the steering wheel. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, we've got some analog controls here at the bottom, but responsive touchscreen, has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then I like the stitching there off to the side. Down below, we do have our dual zone climate controls. We also have our heated and cooled seat function. And by the way, the temperature is controlled with these little things right here, which I think kind of adds to the fun. Shifter for that 10-speed automatic transmission, and then you guys can see stability control button here, drive mode, select parking brake, and then you got a little bit of storage here, kind of a weird shape for the center console. And then this one actually has a camera rear view mirror, which helps out massively because Camaro does not have great visibility. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, throughout the rest of the rear, and touring mode. That's for noobs. We're going straight to sport mode with the 1LE. So obviously this is not a brand new car. It's got some miles on it, but finding a Camaro SS to review brand new, very hard. Finding a 1LE is like impossible. And I think there might still be like a constraint on the track package stuff with the Camaros. At least I think that was what I heard last time I was talking to my friends over at Chevy. I might be wrong on that, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, just super like impossible to find a review. So with this car, if I want to review on it, gotta do a pre-owned one like this. So that's just kind of how it works. But yeah, first off, love the sound, love the 6.2 liter V8. Can't go wrong with that. Seats are actually pretty comfortable. They are a little bit tight at the top, but overall I'd say they're pretty dang comfortable. And ooh, that Bronco Heritage is cool looking. I think that's Bronco Heritage. Yeah, that's cool looking. But anyways, that sounds so good. That suspension is firmer, which again makes sense because this is a 1LE package. If you want comfort, you just get the regular SS. That engine. The transmission's very responsive too. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was pretty fun. With the gargles out of the exhaust. Gotta love naturally aspirated V8s. And you know, this 10-speed, it's so quick that it adds the fun. And the handling on this is great. Steering's got a good weight to it. And so yeah, turn-in's really good. This is a fun car to drive. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm not sure if you guys heard that, so we're gonna have to, maybe we're gonna have to get some more downshifts. That is crazy. It almost sounds like a gun. Gosh, this car, it is firm, but this car is fun. This is a fun car. Okay, we're gonna get some more downshifts here. Little gargles. Oh man, just listen to that. Get a little acceleration here. That's more than fast enough. I don't know how anyone could want more. And just listen to that with the upshifts and the downshift gargles. Oh, that just hits a special spot right in the soul. This is such a cool car. So to sum things up with the SS 1LE, super fun to drive, sounds amazing. Sounds amazing, drives amazing. Not necessarily a daily driver Camaro, a little bit firm for that, but yeah, such a special car. And since they're getting rid of the Camaro, yeah, this is really the end for fun cars like this that sound this good and drive this good. And I will say, even though I'm at a Ford dealership, I'm just gonna be honest here, the steering on this, so much better than the new Mustang. Like, you can actually feel what's happening. Yeah, it's really good.